All this week, we are talking about and envisioning the end of privacy here on CNN. And let me just be direct with you. We're all naive if we think anything we do online, on the cell phone, on the laptop, even on our TV sets is 100% secure, safe from the eyes of someone who really just wants to get your information. Hope you know that already. But this isn't one of those hacker conversations. I'm talking about people and organizations who are out there making money, making a living, watching you surf and shop and chat on the internet. And this man right here, David Norris, founded and runs a company, Blue Kava, that takes your online information, and he does a little something with it. David Norris, let's just begin with the fact that I have a TV, I have a cell phone, I have a laptop. What kind of information can you get from me?
So Blue Kava has the next generation technology that can help businesses in identifying your device when you visit a website. So if you go to a website that you might be doing shopping or browsing, we identify the actual computer that you're using. The usefulness of this is actually pretty interesting. You can, by identifying the device, fight online cyber crimes, people trying to do fraudulent transactions.
You can fight the cyber crimes, but in the meantime, you can get some information from me. What's specifically what kind of information? Are you getting my name, my birth date, my social security, or what kind of websites I'm surfing?
No, that's a great question. So our technology does not capture any information about you as an individual. We capture information about your machine or your computer. So by doing that, we protect your privacy. There's no email addresses, no phone numbers, no addresses, any of that. But rather, we actually capture the unique identity of your machine.
Who benefits from that unique identity and that information? Who are you giving that to?
So Blue Kava's technology can be used for fighting fraud, as one example. Also, in online advertising, we can help businesses in creating more relevant content for you based on profile information we have about you.
So does this mean, since I'm engaged and I'm looking at wedding websites, that you're going to see that I'm looking at all these websites and I'm going to suddenly get spammed by wedding vendors, for example?
Yeah, that's a great point. So we actually separate privacy into two areas. There's one area which is called tracking, which would be the equivalent of having somebody follow you around to different stores as you went shopping. On the web, people do this. They actually capture the websites you've been to. That can be a little creepy. On the other side, there's targeting, which means creating a demographic profile of you and targeting the information that would be more relevant to your likes and dislikes, but it's a little bit safer and more acceptable than doing this actual tracking.
So you're targeting, you're not tracking, correct? It's an important distinction.
We actually offer both, but we give the consumer the ability to opt out of the tracking and only have the targeting.
Mentioning the opt-out, sir, responding to all these different privacy complaints, you have the FTC news right this month, putting the brakes on this tracking software, specifically calling for this do not track mechanism that enables consumers, i.e. me and you, to maybe opt out.
Exactly.
Is that fair? That's fair.
It's exactly right. I mean, would you like somebody to follow you around the different stores as you shop?
No.
No. So on the web, most consumers don't realize that actually happens today. If you go to any popular website, many different businesses will be tracking where you have been and where you're going. And they use that information to then try to present more advertising information that you'll buy products and services from them.
The good news for someone who doesn't want this, you can opt out. Bottom line, online security, online privacy. Is this like a thing of the past, sir?
No. It's actually something that's very important. Consumers need to understand that their information is out there on the web, and just visiting a website that could actually be tracked and have their privacy, it's something that they could control if they choose to.
You just have to educate yourself, know what's happening, know what's out there, and say,
It's not always obvious to a consumer how to do that, yes.
David Norris.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Brooke.
Thank you. Now take a look at this.